there's some good squads in there, and the Chiefs are looking human.
Yeah.
And so
Chiefs are looking real human.
I see. All right.
Chiefs looking human. Who they got this week? Bring up the schedule. What?
Chiefs are. I mean, they're 0-2, but they've played two really good teams, and the games have come down to the wire.
Agree.
A lot like last year.
Yeah, the Chiefs' schedule is kind of fucked. They play the Giants, Ravens, Jags, Lions. Like
I mean,
Raiders,
they
Commanders,
beat the
Bills,
Giants. I know
Broncos.
Russell Wilson had a great day yesterday, and they were.
I'm more so like the Ravens than.
This is a must win on the Giants though. Like I know I do the thing, but I'm saying like, yeah, you're right. Against the Giants, this should be for sure a get
The
back.
last 4 years of you talking, that we're gonna erase that because this is a real.
That.
Like if you don't go and stomp the Giants,
Yes,
then you are truly in danger. Because
it's
Andy
much better
Reid,
coming from him. But yes,
yeah, Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, like Travis, like the kind of bops the ball in the air, ends up getting intercepted. That's heartbreaking. But like when you have those guys. Like, they shouldn't have been in that game. They don't have the personnel or the talent to be in that game with the Eagles. And their defense stood up a lot of the game. I know they scored kind of like a touchdown at the end to make it seem a little closer than it was, but, like, that first half, like, you're watching, it's like, this is what the Chiefs have to be right now with Rice being out, with Xavier Worthy being out. It's like, you can't, like, they don't have a run game. And I'll say this, dude, it is so difficult to impose your will from a physicality run game standpoint when you haven't done it for so long. Like that's why identity is so important. You have to have a running identity because if you don't and you need it at some points, you're probably going to fail.
It's also impossible to do that against the Eagles with.
I mean, yeah, dude. I mean, they were. It was in the
that defense is.
And honestly, like the Chiefs running the ball is doing those quick 5-yard hitches. And just quick ball out super fast. You're going to tight windows, get him in there. And Patrick Mahomes can do that for you. That's why the Chiefs are never out of it. But if you don't take care of the Giants, the narrative will start to shift. Because right now, I think a lot of people are on my side where it's like, yeah, they're 0-2. We know it's 12.5% of making the playoffs when you start 0-2. But it's still the Chiefs. If you don't beat the Giants, buddy.
It's not, though. And not from the hating standpoint, but from a team standpoint. How's Hollywood Brown? Did he come back in the game or is he out?
Yeah, he came back in the game.
Okay. But the health of this team, bro, like when Hollywood Brown went down, I'm like who does he got outside of Travis? Juju Smith.
That Tyquan Thornton guy
80?
was open a lot.
Is that number 80?
Number 80.
Buddy,
Okay.
they had 1-2 that Pat overthrew him.
And
you're just
him.
like, oh my God.
Eagles had some yips in the secondary on that one too, where he safety
coverage.
bombs
And
down on the out route.
There was a lot of time left in the game, so if they hit that, like, and the Chiefs get a stop, like they still have the ball with like 4 or 5 minutes left.
People got to appreciate what Patrick Mahomes is doing with who his teammates.
Pat too put one in a nice spot, tough catch where is it Thornton? Yeah. He goes up to get it and ends up dropping the ball to where it would have been a big play.
Yeah.
But for me, it's just like, man, dude, he doesn't have a whole lot of weapons. But this they got to have this one. And again, the Eagles false start on every tush push.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one, that was crazy. But it's also like
the two back. There was that one, and then the second one that I saw where it was in like, was it the fourth quarter where they ran the tush push and got it? To where I think two guys false started. In the goal line one, that was the right guard. And then in the fourth quarter one, it was like two guys are false start. Like that play, it needs to be done.
You saw Chris Jones.
I see. I think you got to beat it. You got to figure out.
But it's getting to the point
it's trying to be replicated.
Dean Blandino saying, "Guys, I don't know how to help you anymore. I don't like officiating this play." People are like, "Oh, the center's lined up like over the ball. Like there's penalties everywhere on this play now."
I understand, but it's like, how is it cheating?
Because they're false starting them. They're not calling it.
No. The false start was crazy. But it also goes back to like last year, the year before that. How many times do we look at the Chiefs? Like they're getting calls. And is that now the script changing a little bit that the Chiefs aren't getting these types of calls? Because that was a blatant penalty that was not taken care of. And you got two refs on both sidelines staring down that line of scrimmage.
For the Chiefs' next 6 games, 4 of them are primetime.
I mean, yeah, buddy.
Great football coming up.
It's crazy.
Great football coming up.
Chris Jones talking to Jalen Hurts.
Yes, bro. Didn't even have 100 yards. He said, "Shut your ass up. We beat you."
And we still won. Shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
Jalen
think
Hurts.
of Chris Jones in that moment?
Selfish.
Yeah, just be mad they lost.
Victory formation.
Hey, let me take a shot somehow. How can I try to get in this man's head?
You see it on the sideline too. Chris Jones losing his mind early in the game. Travis Kelce showing
Travis was
emotion
losing it
again.
a couple times. Yeah,
It's like these older guys know their window is closing, and it's closing faster than they might have thought it was.
but that's the urgency you need if you're on that
Right?
sideline, bro.
That's the leadership you need.
yeah.
Because it's like you're looking at these younger cats being like, bro, we need you to do this because I don't have a whole lot of time left.
Yeah,
The Chiefs need to win by 30 this week.
They need a big time.
they just
win.
need to win because
They
they ain't
need
gonna
a
win by
blowout
30.
win.
That one's Scatterbo.
Buddy, for the narrative to change, I'm telling you, this has got to be a double-digit win. Minimum 10.
Not like a 10. No, this has to be. Like
That might be a bold prediction.
Two
Giants upset the Chiefs. Chiefs start 0-3.
Giants aren't having that type of success on the offensive side of the ball with the Chiefs. They are not.
The way they just performed against Dallas.
Buddy, they are not having that type of success.
I didn't think that they were going to have that type of success against Dallas. And Russell Wilson's out there throwing for over 400 yards.
40 yards. Malik Neighbors had 167
Yeah.
career
yards.
high.
Scatterboo, first touchdown.
First
Legacy
tutty for the
game.
boo.
Legacy game. An 0-2 matchup on Sunday night.
Dak and that offense looks really good, though.
Yeah,
They just
yeah.
they got to have the defense. Need something.
Do we? Is anybody
Jada-
concerned about this?
Clowney just signed with the Cowboys for some
Yeah.
depth for pass rushing.
Yeah.
You never know.
Never know. And he is, I mean,
Yeah.
generational talent.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the question is going to be, how bad does Clowney want it?
Yeah.
Right? Is this a check or is this a legacy play for him?
It's a legacy check.
Ooh. Yeah, but also. Yeah, but which one indeed?
Do we go moment of silence for Joey B?
You want to talk about JB?
Do we go moment of silence for Joey B?
Right.
3-month moment of silence.
Love you, Joe.
Love you, Joe. Future friend of the show.
Grade 3 full rupture turf toe. Surgery, 3 months. The season's done for the Bengals. Even though Browning, he can spin.
Jake Browning, nice. Dude,
Yeah.
when Joe hasn't been in, like Jake kind of stands up. And you're down against the Jags when you get hurt.
I still like I think Jags are best kept secret.
You're
in
not
the
worried
AFC.
about Cone yelling and Trevor Lawrence giving him the wave off?
No. Did you watch the sequence of plays?
No.
So
I did, but it was on like the 4 panels. I get so overstimulated when there's that many games on. It's hard for me to really digest all
So
of it.
there's a lot of like underground lore with Jacksonville going on. You got Brian Thomas Jr. Like, does he have people talking about, is he dropping the ball on purpose? I don't think that's true at all. But he had a shot to hit like this. On that play was actually a drop ball by Brian Thomas. It just wasn't. It didn't hit him in the chest. He like sat it down in between cover 2, and he threw it a little bit on the outside to where Brian Thomas could have still grabbed it. He might have taken a lick, but he could have still grabbed the ball. He goes out, reaches for it, drops it, and kind of like brings his body in to where he would have got hit. That was on 2nd and 14. They would have had a 3rd and manageable because they end up getting yardage back on 3rd down, but they're going in to score to where it's 24-24, right? Or was it 27-24 at this time? 24-24, 27.
Score was.
It was 27-24?
On the PI?
No.
Okay, yes, yeah, you're right. It's 27-24. And so they went for it on 4th down. It was 4th and 5. So it was 3rd and 14. They end up getting they run the ball and get all the way down to 4th and 5. And so they go for it. And the ball, that's a touchdown. It was a Brian Thomas who drops the ball in the end zone? Was it him?
I don't know.
It might have been number 7.
I think it was number 7.
Yeah, it could have been number 7. But drops a touchdown.
Then that
I thought that he was number 5, 5-7, single digit, whatever. Anyway, they have him wide open in the end zone, and they drop the ball in the end zone to where they would ice the game. They have to settle for, they turn the ball over. And that's when the Bengals go down and win the game. But Jacksonville had every opportunity to win the game. Another one when they were tied 24-24, ball's placed beautifully in the end zone. My man drops the ball, drops a touchdown to where on that one they have to settle for a field goal. So then they only go 27-24. And again, they had that shot to where Cohen's over there like hit him in the chest. Who knows if it's a yips thing with Brian Thomas. Don't know if it's like, bro, he's right there. Just put the ball in his chest. It was a very emotional moment, I think, between two guys who understand each other and they have like a good rapport. And I think they just expect excellence. Trevor Lawrence comes out in the press conference after the game, doesn't give it a whole lot of fodder. He's just like, he enjoys Coach Cohen. He's like, I think he's elevated me a lot, like in that area of urgency and like frustration, whatever it is. But I think that was just a little scuffle that people are trying to make a lot about it. I think that they're going to be good, bro. I think Trevor Lawrence needs to hit some throws where he's got, he does a couple things where people are like, it's like, hey, what is he doing here? Like where he threw a pick or two. One was like wild how much he underthrew it. But Trevor Lawrence can put the ball around. They had 5 drop balls yesterday. Like, I think the Jags are good. I think the Jags are going to be nice.
You think the Bengals are dead?
Browning again, you don't know. Even when he went on that stint when Joey B was out, what was it, last year, a couple years ago, he played well.
Good.
You never know. You got weapons, T. Higgins and Jamar Chase on the outside. Defensively, who knows if that defense is going to, right now they're average.
Yeah, you talk about all the drops, the like crazy interceptions that Trevor Lawrence had, and like you love the fact that Hendrickson seals the game at the end with that sack.
Yeah.
But it's like still we're now going into week 3, and I don't know what to make of the Bengals defense.
Yeah.
Because they play the Browns. Obviously, we know the Browns are bad. And then they play this game, and it's like, okay, they're down 14-7 when Joe Burrow goes in the game. Jake Browning comes in, does a great job. He's obviously got a bunch of weapons around him. But like at some point, the Bengals defense has to stand
Yeah.
up. But is it because Jaguars penalties? Is it because of drops? Is it because of interceptions? Or is it because the Bengals defense is good?
I think the Bengals will be a lot like they were last year. Defense a little bit better and offense not getting as much production. But I think they'll be in the hunt because we're going to talk about the Steelers. Who knows if the Steelers are good because Bills just got the doors or blew the doors off of the Jets. They get the Steelers get handled by Seattle. I don't think their division's that strong with the Browns, the Steelers. Ravens are obviously a juggernaut, but I think they'll kind of be like a similar team to where you know if they're going to squeak out a win. You don't know what's going to happen. I think their defense is a little bit better, but I think their offense is obviously going to take a big production hit with Joey B not being out there.
Yeah. Obviously, anytime Joey's out the field, you're in big
Bengals
trouble.
next 4 games: at the Vikings, at the Broncos, home against the Lions, at the Packers,
So you have to win.
and then the
this
Steelers
week.
after that.